Here, can you give this to Sadie? It would be so kind. I mean, tell her to have it registered and bring me back the receipt.
I'd be happy to, Mr. Donnelly, but I can't.
And why is that? I mean, a sudden paralysis of lower extremities?
Sadie's not here to give it to.
Where is she?
Out shopping. She said she'd be back for dinner, though.
Oh, it's Thursday, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Very good day for Macy's and Wanamaker's and Birders and Goodman's and Russian Tea Room. A very bad day for the U.S. Post Office and my bank account. Well, it'll just have to wait till tomorrow, I suppose.
Is it a very important letter?
It is to me, and perhaps it's to the recipient.
I can take it to the post office.
That's very kind of you, but it's not necessary.
I'm going to the cleaners with the suits. I could just easily stop by the post office, too.
No, I couldn't impose on you like that.
You wouldn't be imposing.
It can wait till tomorrow.
I'd be happy to do it. I'd like to do it.
Sadie's always done it in the past. You know, I don't know how she. I wouldn't want to upset her. I wouldn't want to, make her feel somehow, less essential.
I won't tell her if you won't. She'll never know, Mr. Donnelly. I'd run right to the post office, then run right back. She could take the suits instead. Tomorrow, tell her you want her to do it. Then, no one else can do the suits like the dry cleaners like she can.
But then she'll just give them to you.
But she'll feel special because you asked her to. See? That way, no one's feelings are hurt, and your letters get mailed today.
You couldn't just drop it in the box, though. You understand? And you have to go to one of the clerks to have it registered. And you have to bring back my receipt. I need the receipt, Rose. That's very important.
I'll bring 10 receipts.
I'm tempted, Rose. I'm very tempted. No, I don't think so. I can't risk it. I mean, thank you, though. Thanks for thinking of it.
Mr. Donnelly, I was just wondering, did you get a chance to look through the magazine?
Oh, yeah. I have. A very interesting article, if somewhat salacious in tone.
Salacious.
Yeah, kind of racy.
Oh, sure. That's Radio Mirror all over. If Oscar Levant really romanced all those gals, like, they say he'd never have time to be on the radio at all. Am I right?
I assume so.
Anyway, I think he's married. I think. You gotta take it all with a grain of salt. I myself don't believe a word of it. But I like the pictures. I like to see what they look like. I mean, sometimes you'd be surprised. Olan Sol, for instance, the way he sounds, you'd think he'd be Don Amenche or something. But no, he's just like a shrimp of a guy, like a train conductor or something.
I wasn't aware of that. That's very disappointing.
Well, that's the kind of stuff you learn if you read that magazine.
I'll be certain to get it back to you.
Oh, Mr. Donnelly, keep it.
I couldn't.
Why not? I'm through with it.
But you'll want it back eventually, won't you?
I've read it from front to back already. You're welcome to it. I just throw it away anyway. In fact, I'll tell you what. Every issue I get, when I'm done with it, you can have it. How about it?
I don't know. I don't know if
They have a lot of articles about information, please.
Do they?
I see them all the time. Practically every other issue.
Well, if that's the case, and you really wouldn't mind, parting with them, then when you pursue them to your satisfaction, then yes, I'd be happy to take them. I'd take them off your hands.
Meanwhile, I'll take this off yours. Funny, Mr. Donnelly. It would make me so happy to do something for you.
Register, remember? And bring back my receipt. That's very important.
I will.
Don't forget.
I won't.
I know you won't. I asked Sadie how you were doing, and she said you were doing very well. Very reliable is how she described you.
She did?
Oh, yes. That's high praise coming from her.
Oh.
So, I have every reason to believe that you'll be back with my receipt approximately 20 minutes. Normally, I say it shouldn't take more than 15 minutes, but the recent snowfall has to be considered. And I've considered it and rejected it as a significant impediment. Granted, I'm assuming that sufficient time has elapsed from shoveling and foot traffic to have it done for that stuff, and they say, I don't believe that, there's any unreasonable assumption. However, one never knows. Things being as they are, and I've added an additional 5 minutes to standard 15, so I won't begin actively speculating on the reasons for your tardiness until maybe 11:40 a.m. Eastern Wartime, unless one, of course, you're not tardy at all.
20 minutes? Just to the post office?
And back.
That's a piece of cake, Mr. Donnelly.
It is now.
I could do it in less than that.
If you go bucketing down the street like a mad woman, yes.
I bet I could do it in 10.
I won't have you dashing on my account.
I wouldn't dash.
You could break a leg in those streets.
Then you just have to shoot me.
You could slip and fall, you crack open your skull like an overripe musknut.
No, I wouldn't.
It could be done, Rose. Not 10 minutes.
I got a nickel here that says it can.
Rose, it's impossible.
You want to bet on that, Mr. Donnelly?
Oh yes. Why not? I'll take your bet, Rose, and I'll double it. I think I've got a dime here somewhere.
You can keep your money, Mr. Donnelly.
I've got to put something up if we're gonna have a bet.
I think we could make it a little more interesting if you're willing.
What do you suppose?
Here's what I'm thinking. I'll make it to the post office and back
In 10 minutes.
in 10 minutes.
With the receipt, mind you.
In 10 minutes with a receipt. Then, Monday night, you let me listen to your show with you.
My show?
If I win, I get to listen to the show.
My show.
Yeah,
In here. With
Yeah.
me.
yeah.
Why?
I figure between you and the show, I could learn something. So what do you say, Mr. Donnelly? Is it a bet? Be a sport, come on.
10 minutes.
From the time I go through that door to the time that I come back in.
And all you want, if you win, is to listen to the information, please?
With you.
That's terribly strange.
What do you have to do with this, Mr. Donnelly? You listen to it anyway. And besides, you're positive I can't do it, so
You can't.
then why not take the bet?
10 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Donnelly.
Starting now. She can't win. She won't win.
Okay.